right, so this is my fucking podcast.
You got an intro? You just fucking raw dog?
No. I'm the intro's late. It's like the actual intro. You know what I'm saying? There's an intro that I already made.
Oh, and
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, my
it's
bad.
It's like words and whatever, and it says road to stand up and shit. And then the video starts after. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, all right. Shit.
So it's pretty good though. No, it's all right, dude. It's all right.
Hey, what was the fucking intro? Where's the music?
There's no. Oh, you want music? Want me to put music on?
Yeah.
I can put music on if you want. No, not really. No, there's usually background. Actually, it's pretty cool because there's a program that you buy, right? Like I bought this program on Google where like after you put the video in, like it lets you edit everything. Like you can bring up the volume of like stuff. Like when you do comedy, right? When I do the videos, like sometimes because you wear this, you can't really hear the background, like the laughter and stuff like that. So then I learned that you can actually lower the volume of that, and then you can hear the volume of everybody else and kind of raise that up. It's a pretty cool program. So then you like hear like, okay, so I did get laughs, I just couldn't fucking hear it. And that's what happened to me one of my times when I first went up to within Joker's house. I couldn't hear my laughter. I was like, damn, I bombed. I thought I heard some laughs, you know. And the end that I learned it, I was like, oh shit, I did get laughs. So anyways, I mean, it's a good program.
You know? Yeah, bro, I be telling you all the time, like, you be getting laughs, but like it is sometimes hard to hear.
Yeah, it is, man. Last night I didn't feel like I got any laughs until I watched the video back. There was some laughs at that video about the dick and the fucking giving it a kiss. Like, you already kind of laughed. That white dude that was over there, who was that guy that was with?
I don't know. I think he said somebody named stepdad or some shit like that. Like it was like his boys, and then like I guess they brought their parents.
That dude was wild, bro.
Yeah, he was fucking wild. Now he's man, no more.
He was drinking so much he started asking like his wife, like, what should be my next drink? I was like, God damn, that's when you know you're drunk. You don't even know what you had.
Fucking Russian roulette, that shit.
He's drinking a lot, dude. I was thinking of the Kill Tony shit. So you know John can't go, right? He told you that already?
Yeah. Wait, when is it?
April something. He said he can't go at all. He said he's gonna be in Texas somewhere watching some other comedian, whatever. I was like, damn, fool. Like, you get tickets for like a whole different other city, then where the fuck you're at? I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? So I asked him, and he said, won't be able to go. So it's just gonna be me, you, and whatever that skinny dude that we Joe is his name. You know Joe?
I'm bad with names.
Dude, man. we were at the Holistic Connection. And it was like the little white kid that was outside with us, like that young kid.
Oh yeah, the Seinfeld looking dude with the leather jacket.
Yeah. So I met him like a long time ago at that same open mic. But I seen him a couple times, and I know he said he got on at the Third Coast. Yeah. Which we got to go there. We all got to go there. It's just hard to get on because you got to pick up a hat. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, I went there before, and like the first time I went there twice. So the first time I went on, I did kind of decent. You know, I was like fucking, like my balls were in my fucking stomach.
The Third Coast?
Yeah, Third Coast.
You got on?
Yeah, my first time I went, I got on. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's wild. What was this?
This was probably like December of 2019.
Oh, so you done comedy before? It wasn't like your first time doing comedy in October?
Yeah, no. So, you know, I've been on stage twice. And so, like, it's really nothing. And then, honestly, like, it's not the same thing, but, like, the jiu-jitsu tournaments, like, both performing in front of a crowd, but, like, it's kind of the same thing, except you're just not on a platform. But,
now everybody's fucking, like, paying attention to you. Yeah, which is fucking terrible.
Man, and it's a matter of, like, winning and losing. Like, there's a visible opponent there. So it's not just like, whether you perform bad compared to someone else. It's like you're actually there competing with somebody else. And, like, if you lose, motherfuckers actually just watched you actively lose, you know? Like
yeah, but everybody's losing at once, you know what I'm saying? So it's not only you losing, I guess. It's a whole bunch of people fucking losing at once.
Yeah.
Because I've been some of those, because my son does jiu-jitsu. Well, he used to. He stopped doing jiu-jitsu. He's doing only school wrestling, and I had those competitions, and you see like a bunch of people lose. There's a lot of kids that cry, dude. I kind of feel bad sometimes.
Yeah, man, because like, bro, the jiu-jitsu classes, man, like getting stripes on your belt, you know, like getting belts and shit. Like, it's a really great, like, you become like a family. Because, I mean, you sweat all over these people for like 2 hours, 5 days a week. You know, you're gonna form some kind of bond. It's cool, man. But like, also kids, man. Like I feel like jiu-jitsu, like, it really empowers people in general. But like kids, a lot, like, they just, you know, it's kind of like karate or whatever, or just anything that like will make them feel good and make them like they can see progress and like achievement, you know, shit like that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, my son got a lot of confidence. I did jiu-jitsu a little bit, but not enough to go compete and get belts. It was just kind of like a white belt, you know. And
you gonna let him fight if he wants to?
My son?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to. My daughter wants to fight.
Oh man, like yo, how you gonna do jiu-jitsu and then go into wrestling?
He does. Yeah, he's really good at wrestling. He's already varsity. He's still in 9th grade, so he's doing good. It's just that he's a passive kid. He doesn't want to throw hands. He doesn't want to fight. He said if he has to fight, he'll fight for like some situation, but he's not interested. He has more of a mental, like I want to be, you know, I want to use my brain type of thing, you know. He's kind of thuggish, you know, because he hangs out with a lot of fucking thug kids, you know. But I think he's just he does it. I mean, he likes it. It's good, but I don't think he's gonna go anywhere with it. My daughter, though, on the other hand, she wants to fight.
Hell yeah.
She's always like, I want to be in the UFC. I want to fucking fight.
Hell yeah.
So I was like, yo, that's crazy. And she did jiu-jitsu for a little bit, and she was really good. But then she stopped because she's doing really bad at school. So I had to take her out of everything. Like, hey, listen, you got to pay attention to school first. And then she wants to go back. She was doing judo too, but she wants to do taekwondo now, and she wants to do kickboxing. I was like, well, we'll figure it out.
Bro, yo, honestly, man, everything, bro. Like, as far as striking goes, kickboxing.
I like kickboxing a lot.
Kickboxing, but like the best strikers, kickboxers.
Dude, you need to see some taekwondo because people like they can kick, dude.
Yeah, no, bro.
They can fucking kick.
There's a dude over at Wildside, man. I can't remember his name. These are horrible names, but like, no, he did taekwondo for like fucking 7 years, and then like we be over doing. He only does jujitsu, and then like I was just coming in early one day. This motherfucker hit the bag like, blah, blah.
Yeah, I see what I'm saying. They fucking power, bro. I seen those people kick this. Goddamn, I get kicked in the stomach. You know, it's over with.
Man, I was one of like, not that I'm like looking for the next fight, but like the next fight, bro, after like training, you know, over there Wildside, bro, I'm not even gonna punch, but I'm gonna kick the shit out of your leg, bro. Even just the like not even a hard leg kick, but just like a halfway, like 50% leg kick still hurts because it's just like straight shin. Yeah.
Yeah, I've learned how to kick, and it hurts you and it hurts them at the same time. I'm not gonna lie, because if you don't condition your chin,
I rolled a bit.
Then I just keep on kicking the bag. I've read somewhere that if you just eventually kick the bag long enough, you'll get numb too. Apparently, I don't know how true this is because I'm not.
Because it's like I guess you just kind of like just destroy those nerves.
Yeah, and the bottom of the bag usually is like tough. It's hard, you know. Yeah. And so then I used to kick down all the time. I had to get rid of my bag and everything because I sold everything. I used to have a whole gym in there before I had the car there. My wife fucking convinced me to fucking buy $8,000 worth of gym equipment. I have a bunch of gym equipment and she never used it once. 2 years, never used it once.
That's fucking crazy. I'm like, you owe me $8,000.
Yeah, I would get livid, dude. Like, yo, why? She's going, like, she pays to go to the gym. I'm like, why are you paying? You have a gym right? She's like, oh, I'm not motivating here. I'm like, what the fuck did you have? Anyways, I'm not gonna start it with that. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. But yeah, I used to have that shit. It was good though, and I had mats on the floor. My son would train and stuff like that. But now I just have my cars there. Fuck that. I want my thing back. I was gonna ask you, dude. So like, when did you like officially start comedy? Like when you're like you took it seriously. You're like, I'm gonna do this like for good.
I mean, I've always kind of felt like that. Like I'm gonna do it. You know, and like. If I'm gonna do it, like I'm gonna be serious every time, all the time. And so like even though like the first couple times at Third Coast, like I was serious about it, you know, like I would see other dudes who were like, I've been doing comedy for 15 years. And they would just be coming in here, you know, they'd be having the notebooks and just, you know, throw some shit casually and be like, I'm just like, When I get up there, I'm like sweating and fucking.
Yeah, because you don't go up there usually with a phone. You kind of memorize everything, dude.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna forget my phone, and I hate doing that because I have a bad habit of it. And if I can prevent doing that, then you know,
of losing your phone.
Yeah, bro. I always put my phone down somewhere, and I'm like, where the fuck did I put my phone? And like the whole time it was just like 4 feet away from where I was, but like somewhere that I just normally don't put it.
Yeah, you might be right. I mean, I still do it though. I still have to. I write on my phone. I know John likes to write on paper, but I need to write on my phone because like I take my phone everywhere. Yeah. So like I'll think of something funny or see something that I think I want to write a premise on, and I have to like write it on my phone, and then later at night I'll look at it and try to write a joke out of it, whatever. Or if it doesn't work, I kind of just put it in a different file. Because like I don't know if you like write during the day. If you do, like. There's a lot of shit you see, and then you end up looking at it. It's like that wasn't really funny. I mean, I don't know why the fuck I wrote this thing down. I don't know. That happens to you.
Well, I mean, I'll like, you know, like last night, you know, when I was at the club after my set, and I was like, all of a sudden, just getting all these ideas, like, oh, this is a good premise, and like, it would be like a part of a joke. So like it might not even be the middle or like the beginning, you know, it'd be like the end or just whatever. Like I'll just find pieces of a joke and then I'll go back to it and I'll work on it. I'll try to fit like, you know, what I can, and like if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I just get rid of it. It's just I don't like my phone. It's like easy to do all that shit on there. But back to the original question before we started digressing.
I'm lost. I'm high. Just to tell people, let the people know that we had smoked before this. Probably, I'm pretty stoned. So.
Yeah, scratching. No, I'm
oh, cut that.
When I found out like we had a comedy club here in Clarksville, I was like, I took it as a sign. I was like, man, of all the things that they could have put here, because they put a lot of shit here.
Dude,
Yo, a comedy club. I have all this time. I'm going to school. Like, bro, I gotta get into it now.
Yeah.
Like, I have to. You know. And so, like when I just went that night, I was just like, I'm doing this.
Yeah, I found out about it through a Facebook like kind of post. Somebody in Clarksville, whatever, I posted like, "Oh, Jokers has an open mic." I was like, interesting, because I was going to go to Nashville only, because that's where I only thought there was comedy. And I was like, you know what? It's right here at my house. I have to show up, dude. You know, like whatever. And so I showed up, and I was like, dude, this is like one of the nicest fucking clubs, like the coolest place to go to. You know, because it's kind of like. I'm not talking shit about Nashville, but you've gone there a few times. You've seen like the Nashville crowd is different, right? They have a different vibe. They're not as vulgar and like open to like crazy shit like people in Clarksville.
I mean, because Clarksville is fucking. You got Fort Campbell, like that. Fort Campbell is the vibe of the city. Whatever's going on in Fort Campbell, like it reflects in the city, you know. And so, military, army people, like we love that shit. That's
true.
And like Nashville, you gotta think is like more of a liberal place. So a lot of the things that we find acceptable down here, you know, in like the culture that's down here isn't necessarily acceptable everywhere else. Yeah,
because I've seen a lot of weird shit, like even like comics that come from Nashville, and like we've seen them, right? And they'll come up and they won't do as well they do in Nashville. But most like there's a lot of guys that come up from Nashville are funny that come up to the comedy house, which is pretty cool. But I noticed that it's like it's not that they're bad. It's just like their comedy is only like they're already like tailored to like people in Nashville. So when they come up here, they like it's more open. You can say whatever the fuck you want. Like you can really go on stage in the Joker's house and say whatever you want. Yeah, right? You really can. You can say racist shit, you can say fucked up shit, and like everybody always enjoys it, right? And that kind of, because at first when I was going to Nashville, I was like, I have to tailor my stuff to that. So I started to have to tailor my shit and tone my stuff down because I have so much like fucked up shit that I say on stage. And then when Joker's opened, I went there. I was like, I don't have to change. I can just be myself, you know. And it was fucking. I mean, I think it's pretty cool though. I mean, how have you ever gone like to Nashville before we started going, or you're kind of like you just only stayed here?
Yeah, no. I mean, I just did Jokers every Thursday, you know. And then when I met you and John, that's when we started going to Nashville. That was the first time I started doing shit in Nashville like that.
Damn.
So yeah, but a lot of this is brand new. But I feel like everyone always told me, you know, like you can tell like if this is something that is for you because like how you feel after you do it your first time, like whether you bomb or whether you do well. It's just the feeling of like, wow, you're being on stage. Like if you like crave that, then like there's probably something that's for you, you know, because like, bro, good or bad, I just love being up there.
Yeah, I do too. It's just bombing always sucks, dude. You know this.
I mean, yeah,
it's the fucking worst feeling ever.
Think about all the greatest comedians that ever came, will have come, like,
yeah,
they've all bombed at some point or another, you know. I mean, there's that quote, like, what is it, like Robin Williams, you know, and then somebody asked him like, yo, have you ever bombed? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm a comedian. You know, like comedians bomb.
Yeah,
they do bad. Like it's going to happen. There's no one ever who's just been perfect fresh out the gate.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like I remember this dude that I seen. He told me that, which is a pretty good quote. I don't know where he got it from. Maybe he stole it. I don't know, but it was he said it's acceptable to bomb now as an open micer. Like don't let it be acceptable. Like once you're like a made comic, right? Like you have all the time to bomb now, so you fix your shit. So when you actually start doing well, like you shouldn't be bombing as much or even at all.
I mean, that's obvious. I mean, that's progression. You know, if you're still bombing, like if you're still bombing at a certain point, you're just not going to make it past that certain point. I feel, you know, like Because then it's just like, man, no one, like, it's gonna get to a point where like no one's just gonna want to get you on stage. Like,
yeah, and
hey, you've been coming here for like a month now.
That's what you get afraid of, right? Like you're afraid of like somebody tells you like, dude, maybe you should hang up the, hang it up, dude. Fucking.
You can't. There's always going to be someone who's going to tell you that. There's always going to be somebody hating on you. No matter if you're doing good, if you're doing great, like there's always going to be somebody hating. Even if you're doing bad, people still hate on you, just because people just like that, And so, like, yeah, there's always going to be somebody like, oh man, like you should just hang it up. Like, unless you really feel like you should hang it up, like don't fucking hang it up. Even if you feel like there's a little bit, of yourself that like you kind of, then as long as there's a part of you that still wants to do it, like do it. It get, to the point where you just don't want to do it anymore. Okay, then, but they don't let somebody else dictate what you do in your life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't agree with you all the way. Cause like I've seen guys I've seen guys on shows and guys on like, different places where they're like, oh, I'm 10 years in, 12 years in. And then they go up on stage and you're like, God, this looks like an open micer. Like, this guy doesn't look like he just started today. And like, they'll have terrible jokes, terrible premises. They wouldn't say anything. And then I feel like, damn, am I going to be that guy? Like, what happens if I get to like 10 years and I'm still like shitty, Like that shit scares you. Like when you think about it, like, fuck, because you see like what you could be, because a lot of guys you could be, you can't hang out around them because they're already made comics. You're really like, you're in the lower end. That shit scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah, but I feel like you just know if you're like 10, 15 years in and you're still coming to like open mics at Jokers.
Yeah, I think there's some people in our circle that's already that far into.
No, there's definitely people in there when they're like, yo, I'm 10, 15, and like this is your spot. Like,
no, yeah, this is the open mic.
I met great company.
Yeah, I met some pretty cool like headliners, 2 Jokers, like doing shows on Saturdays. Have you ever gone to one of the shows on Saturdays?
I think I went once.
Yeah, they have like really good comics that come up, which is crazy because I feel like they should be known better. Like they should have more of a presence. Some of them are not, but they're like really good, dude. I don't know how many weeks ago was it, but I saw this guy. He wasn't the headliner, but he was like a middle act that did like 10 or 15 minutes. That guy murdered the room, bro. Like I could not stop laughing. I was crying. Like we were all crying. Like in the fucking, I was crying in the green room. I was crying in the fucking, like where I was, like sitting on stage. I was just, I couldn't take it, dude. And I was like, damn, I want to be like, I want to have that control over the crowd, bro. Because the crowd cannot control themselves. And then like you see people like we saw open mic last week on Thursday, the dude with the glasses that kind of controlled the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like the guy started getting rowdy. He was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, that guy did fucking well too, bro. Like to have that control. And that's what I'm trying to figure out,
Or like the chick from Australia from Holistic Connection.
I didn't get to see her.
Oh yeah, no man, y'all forget her name once again. I'm horrible at names, but she was fucking great. Like I didn't even know that she was like comedian. Not because like I didn't just because she's a woman, but just like I don't know, like
Australian chick.
Yeah, bro. She was sitting in the corner over in the corner. She had on like a yellow jacket with like orange pants, or like vice versa.
She went up. She was good.
Bro, she was probably the best.
Really?
Yeah. So like she got up there and then like she was like, so as soon as she started speaking, I was like, tell me this bitch ain't from Australia.
Oh, because Australian joke you just did. Yeah.
And she was just like, yo, like I've been, here in LA, like man, the accent, like I was homesick, like just kind of gave my flowers for it. I was like, damn, that's pretty validating. Like that I just did an accent that like it's not even my accent, but like
she liked it. Yeah,
it was good. And then she had really good crowd control because it was like, dude, she would say something, but like a guy would like take it as a prompt to start like trying to riff or whatever, and then she just like shut the fuck, just shut it down. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I have this thing where I act like I give a fuck. Yeah, it was kind of like, bro, it was like cooking dudes, and I was just like,
yeah. That's good, dude. I didn't get to see her. Hopefully, we see her tonight because we're going there again.
Yeah,
somebody will show up. I'm a little nervous because I'm trying to try this new jokes over there tonight. So, and it's hard there because it's like I feel like some people are just too high. Like you see people they're just too stoned to understand jokes. Like some of the jokes will hit good, but like I feel like maybe because I speak too fast and they're high and I'm like they're like what? Like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know if you ever experienced that there.
Nah, man, I like it there. Like just the fact that it's not a stage, you're just in
the crowd.
Crowd. It's kind of like a little. a little speakeasy, you know.
Yeah.
But nah, I like it there. Just like being up there, just in that little tight little. Yeah. I think my jokes did well there because like I can draw it out, you know, and like it gives people time to process. Like, okay, here we go. This is where we're at, you know. And then so I'm doing the Australian joke again, but I put a different premise on it.
All right, but shorten it up because I feel like you ended up being too long. Shorten up and cut that, and then get to that because the point of that joke is that little portion that when you're acting out, and that's the funny part. I find it hilarious. So it's like all the other stuff is cool, but like you got to get it tighter where it's like just that, so people can understand. Like, oh, I see what's going here.
Nah, yeah, that's what I did. It's a completely different premise.
With Trump.
Nah, it's I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. It's just my watch being gay.
Yeah, mine's not like that. Yeah, no, so like it's I don't want to spoil it, but it's a different premise. It's short, it's funny, it's quick, and it just kind of gets right into the, you know, meat and potatoes.
That's joke. Good.
And I twisted the accent a little bit. There's this game like
you told me you're gonna have like a deeper kind of a voice, like a raspier. Yeah. That's hopefully that hits tonight, you know.
I think it will.
I'm gonna do I want to do this segment of my jokes where it's just like, you know, we listen and we don't judge, and it's like 3 little things that I'm gonna say like with that segment. So I want to see if it hits because I haven't seen nobody do it yet. You know, I know it's like an old thing already.
Nah, what's his name at the spot last night did it?
Who?
Remember Holistic Connections, Gray Sweatpants, who was sitting in the corner of the bar?
He did that?
Yeah.
Bro, I wasn't there. I was outside smoking.
Yeah, how you missed it twice? Yeah, he was there last night at Joker's, and he did the same bit.
Because I left early.
Yeah, you miss it every time.
Oh, he did that? Damn it, I can't use that. That's terrible.
Yeah, and like I don't know, it sucks. Like it sucks. I think it's a kind of joke that like you should do when like you got a full crowd, because like when you had the crowd we had last night, where it was kind of just like scattered people. Yeah. It's like everybody's all we listen, but and then there's still people like echoing on like all off, you know, cadence and shit, and it just sounds weird. And I think it kind of like fucks up the.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to take that joke off. Then I'm gonna have to scratch that.
I mean, like
I can't because then it seems like I'm copying. I don't want to be. Dude, we already see people that copy people. It's super weird and awkward. Yeah. You know, it's like, dude, we've heard that like from a famous fucking. You know, we see that shit already. Like, you know, I'm not gonna say his name, but you really know what I'm talking about. You know, because I don't want them to see this. But yeah,
man, bro. There was the dude last night. Remember, we had the super hype entrance, and we're like, "Yo, he better be good."
Yeah.
Yo, there was like I can't remember. Fuck, the one.
Oh, you were saying, yeah.
Yeah, I was like that whole like shell of that joke, then like the punchline. Like, I literally did that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a few weeks ago?
No, so it was one of my earlier times being at Joker's, and like I might have it still written down on my phone.
And you think he's seen it before?
Yeah, and I gotta remember which one it was, but it was just like it was one of the ones I haven't done in a long time.
Yeah, I see that, and I feel like that's I see it. I've seen it a couple times. Even in Nashville and in Clarksville. I'm not gonna name any names, not my business, but I've seen like a joke being said, and I'll see somebody else do it a few weeks later, like almost the same way, but like a different punchline. And I don't know that's stealing, right? But it was like, wait a second, I literally just heard this. You just changed the punchline, which is weird. It's probably what people outside.
No, this is crazy white lady with a dog.
Oh, that lady's a fucking cunt, dude.
See,
she let her fucking dog shit on the sidewalk, and she didn't pick it up. And I was like, hey, what are you doing? And she just kept on walking. Like, it was fucking, like, actually kind of a G thing. She was kind of fucking gangster, but she didn't give a fuck. She just kept on going. And the dog's shit was all over the fucking sidewalk. It's all over the, like, little trails. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Anyways, that was off topic.
Nah, fuck that bitch.
But yeah, I've seen that shit happen. It's kind of wild. I get scared of that. Like, somebody steals our jokes. You know, like, we'll say some shit and it sounds good. Because sometimes we do have, like, good jokes and they hit really hard. And, like, there's people in the crowd, like, random people, you know? We don't know, man. That's a scary thing about doing open mics.
Like, I'm just saying, like, you're not going to be the only one that has, like, a single premise. You know, like, other people, you know, I mean, I'm sure there are some, though, like, some just, you know, I feel like, and those are the ones that really do really well. Like, if you just have, like, a joke that's just so fucking obscure, it just, like, no one would even think of.
Yeah.
But, like, it's funny, you know, like, then you now have, like, this link to a very, like, it's on an island. There's nothing like it. It's a very original, unique joke. And so, you know, from that point on, if there's anything that even just touches that joke.
Yeah, it
in
would
any
be
way.
somewhat, yeah, your premise, essentially.
Yeah, and it's like, you started that. Like, that came from you.
That's true. I guess everybody's gonna have some type of the same premise, right? But comedy is fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's rough, especially when you can't write or you just feel like, fuck, I can't figure out a new joke. It's stuff. I was telling John about that. He had a fucking writer's block. And he says because he was talking too much to his boy all the time and his friends at work and shit. And then finally they left from work early and he had like his mind kind of cleared up and he was like, oh shit, you know. I guess that's some like happens to me like when I go to school, like I'm having a conversation with people too much. Then I don't think about jokes. I don't think about nothing, you know. And then like I'm having a writer's block, but I'm not, you know. I mean, I don't know. People write their own fucking way, right? I don't know. Like, it just depends where you get your shit from because you can get it from anywhere, right? Because we know guys that get their shit just from like daily life. Like, oh, I went outside, fucking touched the grass, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But my shit, I really sit down and think about the jokes and try to fucking do something clever, you know, things that make fucking some laugh. It's fake, by the way.
Yeah, no,
you're over here
fake.
touching like you're gonna fucking rip something up.
Nah, I mean, yeah, I think I've always just kind of like been good at writing. Like that's been always my strong suit.
Big guy over here.
Like,
right.
no, I'm just saying like that's just like, yo, I'm terrible at math. Like I'm quasi okay at science.
Yeah.
History it's history. But like you know, English and writing is just something that I've always really been good at. Like that's my skill, that's my thing, you know. And then so when it comes to like writing jokes, and like I don't talk to a lot of people. It's not a lot of people that I converse with like in my day-to-day life, you know. And like now it's even less. So there's like times where I will go hours without even hear my own voice. You know, if my wife's like whenever she goes on vacation, when I'm at the crib by myself, I will go days without speaking.
And you just be talking to yourself?
And just talking to myself and just like in my head.
You need to be medicated, sir.
I am medicated.
That's wild. I can't talk to myself, man. I can't hear my own thoughts. I go crazy. I'm like, I can't do this right now.
I'll go crazy if I don't hear my own thoughts.
Really? No, I can't listen to my thoughts. My thoughts are crazy. You know, like drive your head through this glass. Like what? I don't want to.
That is crazy. I think you should go on medication. So.
I am medicated too. I'm medicated right now.
Talk to your care provider. Get that some increase.
Man, they take forever. By the way, the VA is the worst with helping people. It takes so fucking. I think they changed my doctor like 7 times now, and they changed him from like Campbell to like Clarksville like multiple times. Like, oh sir, you're Clarksville now. I'm like, all right. And like I'll have my next appointment in like 6 months. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be here now. Like, what happened? Oh, we changed you. I was like, dude, it was like 4 months ago, 5 months ago.
Then they don't be letting you know?
No, they don't let me shit. They don't tell me anything.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't really have too many problems with the VA. Like when it comes to like phone stuff, it can get kind of like the biggest thing I had was like this past week. I had an issue. I was trying to get back in therapy.
Yeah.
It was a whole mix up with like paperwork and they just weren't communicating and just doing like simple shit, you know. Yeah. But other than that, like my appointments are always on time. Like I'm always on time. Like everything runs smooth. I've had the same clinician.
Yeah. Then yours is you got lucky, man, because that's not what happens. I mean, I get my stuff on time and I get it right, but I think the problem is that they change a lot of things on me, you know, and I don't get a lot of information on. Maybe they're sending me the information somewhere, but I'm not receiving it. I don't know what email they're sending it to. I don't know what phone number. But I'm not receiving information. Then again, it could be that my wife is getting information and it's not telling me because I've been overseas for the past like 4 years. So they probably got her number, just sending shit to her. She's like, I don't really give a fuck what's going on.
Man, probably shit. I don't know. Let me ask you this: who are your top 3 favorite comedians?
Favorite comedians?
Like of all time,
of all time. Like they're talking about from beginning to end.
Like your top 3 comedians of all time.
Well, I think I'll start with Eddie Murphy, right? Prime time Eddie Murphy, right? These are all guys that come out in their prime.
No, of course.
Right? I'm gonna say Tom Segura, right? Tom Segura, I love his comedy. I think it's fucking hilarious. And Dave Chappelle. I think it's like top 3. The people that I have to absolutely watch. If I'm going to watch like a special and I have to pick, you know, I would watch those 3.
That's a pretty good top 3. It's a toss up, man, because like I kind of have 4. Sometimes I rotate them just to be fair. You know,
top 3 guy. Not 4.
I know, but I'm
you
saying, but technically I have 4, but like since I can't have 4, I just rotate them in and out.
Makes fucking sense. No, you said 3. I have 10. I can go rotate out, but we're not talking about top 3 guys that you absolutely have to watch without fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't go anywhere.
I get it. So I mean, my number 1 is gonna be once again Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy,
like, so, yo, like first time I ever saw Delirious is like the first comedy special I ever saw. Like, yo, I fucking almost pissed myself. I was like, yo, this is special.
Dude was young. He was like 20 something there. Apparently,
yeah, bro,
so.
little tight ass fucking leather suits and shit.
Yeah.
My number 2 is gonna be Dave Chappelle.
Dave
Chappelle. And then my number 3, I'm gonna go with my man, Mike Epps.
Mike Epps.
Oh, come on!
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro, I love Mike Epps, man. I don't know what it is. People be
Freddie Mac's better than Mike Epps.
And that's the one I rotated in and out.
This fucking guy just making shit up, dude. Hell no.
Nah, I mean, I don't know, man. Mike Epps, man. His comedy, man, he's just real. And it's just not like, and like that's the thing to me. But whenever I watch him, it's never just like grandiose fireworks, fucking boom, 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 bulletproof vests, like all this crazy shit that like dudes are doing now.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, Mike Epps in like a suit, you know, or just Mike Epps, but it's like simple and it's just like to the point. Like there's no flash and pizzazz. It's just all good, funny shit, and it's still like quasi relatable shit. You know, it's not like the thing I think about comedians is like when they start making a certain amount of money, it just kind of ruins everything. Because like, what can you really joke about now? Yo, I was driving down
my Mercedes. I
was driving down the back road of fucking Dubai in my Lamborghini, fucking caught fire or something, you know, like
yeah. But there's still rich comedians that are funny. I just feel like some of them do kind of like get. But come on, at the end of the day, you do at first you do it because you really love it, and you know. But once you start getting paid, you're like, I mean, I'm getting paid to do it now. It's even better, you know.
I feel like the first time you ever do a children's movie, like as a comedian, like I feel like that's kind of just when you know
when you start falling off. Like, all right, you know,
maybe I'm not stand-up comedy material anymore. You know, maybe I've hit like a new threshold, you know, and not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like once you hit a certain point, you start doing like wholesome shit, you know. I
can never do movies and stuff like that. I don't think I would be good at acting, and I'm not interested in movies. I don't want to be anywhere near production sets, movies, and doing weird shit like that. Like, oh, you have to say these certain lines and, you know, have to act funny on a camera and then do it. I don't want to do that, right? Like, being a stand-up comedian is what I want to be, and then if I make it anything bigger, it will be like just podcasting, nothing crazy. I just don't want to. I can't do. There's just too much stuff to do.
It's way too much stuff now. She's like, yo, hey, Chris, we want you to host this TV show.
I'm like,
you know how you love hosting?
No, no, bullshit. No, I don't want to host no TV show. That'd be pretty cool, but no, I don't want to. I don't want to host a TV show.
You said it today. You slap a $5 million paycheck. You some crazy shit.
That's true too. Yeah. I can't lie. I mean, I like the money too, bro. I mean, obviously, I like money. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say, you know. I'll do it for free. I'm not like, no, bullshit. I mean, obviously I want money too, you know, but I feel like once you stop, like there's a lot of comedians that do, they were talking about the other day, the arena things, right? They do arenas, and then like Cat Williams was saying in one of his podcasts that he doesn't do like small shows anymore. Like he's like, he sticks to arenas. And I feel like arenas are so big, it's cool, but I've never done one, but I've been in an arena. It's like, I feel like you can't hear everybody. Like in a comedy, like in a comedy club, you can kind of hear everybody, right? Like you're there in front of people, you're talking to people, you know, and you can hear the laughs better. In an arena, I'm sure the laughs take a lot longer to come to you, you know? It just seems it seems scary to me too, to be honest. I don't think I'll do arena. I'm good.
Well, man, you talking about that, bro? Have you watched football games, bro? Like when people roar, like it's instant. That shit is not, because you gotta think like there's gonna be like an arena, bro. There's gonna be people all around you, you know, and that's a perfect fucking.
Then you got everybody around you. You have no back, you know. You have to turn around. You ever seen that? Like Dave Bargatze did one, I think, in the arena. He was like had to turn around, like he's like talking to everybody.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fucking people, bro.
Yeah, why not?
Fuck that, dude.
But that's cool. That's bro. Like you gotta think, man. Now you have all these people that you can talk to. You can find a motherfucker. Hey, you in E7. This motherfucker's over here, fucking half, 50-yard line. Like
yeah. That's wild, dude. I think that's too big.
Get him at a microphone.
Can't comprehend, dude. That's why I'm scared to do the Tony thing. Why happens if fucking really get picked? Like, fuck. When I go out there, it's a fucking arena. And you're like, my dick, you know, like, no fucking real jokes, you know, or you get, because like, I never see anybody go out there with their phone, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of place you don't want to go with a phone. You better memorize your fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? But I go up there and you like forget shit. Like if you go up there and you forget your fucking accent or the fucking thing you're to do and you're like, you know? Yeah. Then now you look at everybody, millions of people seeing you fucking choke on stage for the rest of your life. That sucks. That sucks.
Hey, if you really want to do it,
I don't know.
You know, and
I think
like,
about it.
It's about like how you come back from that, because like maybe it's not that you were bad. Maybe it's just like, man, you just weren't ready for the moment. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
But then there's also thing, I feel like sometimes you kind of only might just get one.
That one chance, huh?
That one chance, and that's why, bro. Like yeah, if we do it, like yeah, if I get picked, bro, I don't give a fuck. Bro, I'm killing it, killing that shit dead, murder. Yeah, active shooter style.
Active shooter style. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. There's not a school shooters here in
active shooter don't have to be at a school. You could be at a motherfucking park.
It's true. It's true. That's fucked up. I like that though. Oh man, I am high. I'm sorry. But you're not. I mean, I smoked way more than you. I had smoked. No,
I'm not sorry.
Oh, I'm not sorry. The fuck is going on right now? Yo, I was talking to
interview.
I was talking to John about like, you know that he's really into like science and like aliens and shit, whatever. Not aliens, but like science shit. Like he was talking about like God and how like a lot of the science proves that God's real, but they don't know.
It would make sense that an illegal alien is into aliens.
Into aliens, yeah, that's true. I'm into aliens. I'm really into aliens, bro. Like, I don't know if you've been like tracking all the shit's been going on, you know, all this fucking weird shit. But they're here,
I believe in aliens, but I'm not like, you know, fucking X-Files on my, you know.
Nah, dude, you gotta read all the shit that's happening, bro.
You need to calm down, Agent Scully.
It's fucking serious. I had an experience one time when I used to live in like Woodlawn area, like an alien experience. Listen to this, right? It could have been an alien experience, maybe a spiritual experience. I don't know, right?
Maybe a drug-induced experience.
No, I was still in the military, so I wasn't doing any drugs, you know? I couldn't do anything. But for real, I wasn't. The only thing you do is drink, you know, when you're in the military.
Man, everybody knows you can do shrooms.
I never tried shrooms until like a year ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I've been trying to get some. I can't find them anywhere.
I gotta...
We'll cut this out. You got people though?
Yeah, my boy. But it's not like it's like candy bars. Like it's infused, so you can like break off.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, anything. Yeah, I'm just trying to get. I tried it once, and I was like in the pool and shit with my daughter. I was having a good time. I was like, "Damn, it's just so nice, fucking pool." And I was like, "That's pretty good," but I was too scared to take a lot, so I took like half a gram, right? So I was just like afraid that I was gonna freak, because I get afraid that my brain will go somewhere crazy. I'll start fucking stabbing it. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, you know? You go crazy.
Well, you sound crazy right now.
I mean, I'm just saying, you never know, man. You go fucking. I don't know if you go crazy. I had these two friends a long time ago that took acid, right? And these guys are friends. They took acid together. And then one became like a super duper Christian, and the guy became like a Satanist, and he was like telling about he sees demons everywhere and shit. So I was like, dude, you know,
that sounds like the most craziest made up shit I've ever heard.
Relax. Look, I was like, I can't deal with something like that. So shrooms scared me because I didn't know.
Bro, not man. Look, I will like fuck around with them and like figure out what the proper amount is for me to just like kind of like microdose and just like chill.
So how do you know what proper dose it is? How do you know?
Experiment, bro. You just fucking
exactly what I'm saying. It would be scary to just like experiment. You take more than you need to.
But this is the thing, bro. I've never experienced. I've eaten whole candy bars, like eating a crazy amount of shrooms and acid at the same time. Like I've never.
That's why
been on to like murderous, crazy shit. I think people who do that kind of shit when they're on those type of drugs already have that propensity to be that way. But the drugs like make them feel
amplify it.
Yeah, maybe it makes them feel free enough to do that. But like, I don't know, man. I don't blame the drug, but I'd rather blame the people.
Makes sense why I jerk off when I get high. Then, you know, because you're always like, that's who you are, right? You just eating your meat all the time. When you get high, you eat more.
Nah, not necessarily, because weed is a aphrodisiac.
No, it's not.
Yes,
what?
It is.
Really?
Yeah. But weed is. Coffee is.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Where'd you learn this?
Bro, I learned, it's internet, dog.
Don't tell me it comes from that little book that you have. The fucking, you were telling us last night. That little book with the numbers or whatever he said. The fucking, What's it called? The degree book. What was it called? You were talking about last night. What's the? You were asking that dude, the other black dude, like, what's the signs for today or whatever? What's the fucking?
Oh, the 5%.
No. The 5%. Yeah. What is that?
No, man. Bro. Like, what are you talking about? You understand what an aphrodisiac is, right?
Yeah, it's like that shit that makes you fuck.
It makes you horny. Yeah. Weed is an aphrodisiac.
Well, I'm saying, did you learn that in that little Bible? Because I mean, I don't know what you're reading in that thing. You're reading fucking 5%, or what is that?
It's, man, I'm not even going into it. It's a whole other beast. Anyways, yeah, nah, man, I guess that's what weed does, bro. Weed just fucking makes you horny.
Makes you feel like that, all fucking crazy?
Nah, makes you horny, bro. That's what it does.
It doesn't make me horny.
If you end up beating your dick, like
yeah, well, yeah.
What is two?
When you're overseas, you beat your dick a lot. I'll tell you that because you have nothing to do. That's the worst situation. Yeah, that's the worst.
Y'all working on a bit about that too.
About being overseas and jerking off?
Nah, just like your dick always just trying to trick you into beating your dick.
Into beating it. Oh, you wrote last night. You're right. You text to us last night, right? Yeah, it's a good one, dude. I don't know if I heard that premise though. Like, I feel like I have somewhat of a joke the same way, but like I'm talking about my car, how my car tricks me to spend money. It's almost the same way. You know, it's like
different subject.
Yeah, almost the same. But like the beating, that would have been good to think about. Like the dick beating, you know, to convince you to beat it. You know, that's a pretty good one. Like you gotta tell her, like, you know, looks at him and says, "Dude, you know, just once, you know."
Come on, we got 10 minutes.
And and do the little thing like John was doing, like your dick is uncircumcised, it has a little coat over it, like kind of like you know what I'm saying, like looking at you all fucking scared, like dude.
No, I mean my dick's circumcised.
Oh, well, not you, right? But not you, but John. You know what's funny with that
jacket, like
yeah. You just got a t-shirt on, right? Yours looks more like you got a t-shirt on.
Oh, it's more like a jacket, you know.
More like a jacket, a little coat.
Yeah,
you know?
not like one of them tall turtlenecks.
I got the tall turtleneck. If anything, the turtleneck's over the head. They just drowning in fucking skin.
At a point, it kind of turned into a clan hood.
I imagine John to have one of those ones that look like squished to the top. You know, it looks like he's been squeezing and pulling it forever. Like Laffy Taffy, trying to make it into smaller fucking at the tip. You ever seen those videos where they fucking make that candy and they start making it real small and shit and start cutting it like that? Think about when he talks about his dick skin. Oh man, that is fucking hilarious.
That is pretty funny.
But yeah, what I was saying about fucking, and there goes John texting us.
What do you say? How's it going?
Oh no, that's the improv people.
What?
They want to do improv tonight.
I want to, man.
It's fun, but the thing is, like, they don't have, like, nobody shows up. So it sucks, you know.
And then, like, the people also too, like, the people that show up, man, like, I just don't necessarily have the best. Like, they just don't necessarily have the best chemistry. It's kind of like the eyeballs, man, that show up.
Yeah, it's not a lot of people, man. The improv thing is fun. It really is. And kudos to Jokers for you know what I'm saying, like putting the show up, right? But I feel like a lot of people don't watch improv around here. I don't know why. Like they don't want to see it, you know, or maybe they just don't have that much information.
Well, that and then like, I mean, just like the times that people do come, like the few people that do come. It's like I said, man. It's just always like it's just people who like sometimes it's new people. Sometimes it's not really like a set. Like they haven't built like a set crew yet.
Yeah.
And then you know sometimes also like the delivery of the joke is kind of like, you know, okay, you know, just kind of like making up as you go.
Yeah. That's what improv is. It's just. Yeah,
but it's not like a smooth make it up as you go. It's kind of just like I'm winging it here. You know, like.
Yeah, you don't have set things you might say for that segment. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was telling him too. Like, if they're gonna be like, if you pass the information out, right? Like, you just get everybody a piece. Like, hey, this is gonna be for Friday. But that's what happens if you have like a set people. This was gonna be Friday. You have like all week to write stuff on that, so that when you do come up, you know, you already have what you think you're gonna say to make things funny, right? And yeah, you can wing it sometimes, but it's just it sucks because it's not enough crowd that comes. There's only like one or two people, so it just like seems kind of useless. And kind of a waste of going there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like it. And I went to it like quite a few times, but I got to get some mics in, bro. I really do. And I got one in on Tuesday. You missed one. And then we went Thursday, and now we got to go to Friday. And then John's going to miss this one.
Yeah.
My wife was telling me if John wanted to, but I don't know if he's going to want to, because my wife's going to be here with my daughter. So he can bring fucking his daughter here because they're both the same age. Fucking hang out in the room while we go to fucking.
Text him right now.
I don't know if he's gonna be into it because I know he's like only gets his daughter once, on the weekends only. So it's like to give up a day,
I mean, it would be a day, it'd just be an evening.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Hey, priorities.
Yeah, because I don't want to like ask him like he's never like seen my daughter. It's weird to leave your kid with somebody you don't know, right? Like he doesn't know my daughter and stuff like that. Doesn't know my wife yet. You know what I'm saying? He's only met her once or twice. So it's kind of hard, to just be like, hey, But
it wouldn't hurt to ask.
Yeah, I was gonna ask him later on today to see. Later when I don't know what time he wakes up. Fat people wake up fucking 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Snorlax over here.
Fucking takes forever to wake up anyways. But yeah. But what do you think, man? How do you think these shares? I got these shirts from
pretty good. I keep seeing myself in the mirror and like, man, I got this thin ass shirt and it's just like it hangs down like somebody's been throwing me around.
You look like that commercial where like they're talking about soap. Like you use the wrong soap for your shirt and it's all fucked up right here.
Yeah, it's not. I just got this mic cranking up on my shit.
Yeah. It's the shirt, bro. The shirt looks like it belongs to somebody else fat and they gave it to you.
I mean, I did have to be like 200 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
After you got out of the military?
Yeah, but I gained weight quick, bro. I had a fat ass and everything. Hell yeah. I couldn't fit. Bro, I got to a point where I couldn't fit none of my pants and shit. I was just like...
So all even black dudes get fat asses when they get fat?
I mean, everybody gets a fat ass.
No, bro. I don't get a fat ass. I was like 225. I never had my ass was never fat. My belly was fucking fat.
I mean, I had a little good...
You had like hips and shit? Like you walk around like a BBL?
No, I just had like fat man cheeks.
It's the worst.
Yeah, bro, I hated it. I was like, fuck. And then I got super depressed, because some crazy shit happened.
Yeah.
Lost a bunch of weight. And then now I've been floating around like 185. And then like now I'm kind of like down like 175. Yeah,
I'm the same weight. I'm like 175, 180. But I got to like 225 is the biggest I ever got.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, and then like right when I left the army, I was like 198, and I was like, oh, I'm pushing it again, And then when I went overseas, I dropped down to 150, and then I came back, and then now I've been back, and it's like my wife's fault. I ended up getting back to like 175 because I was like, when I first got back, I was like 160. Like being home, dude, they just want to eat all the time. You have food, access to food, and then like I smoke. So I've been trying to stop smoking because like you smoke so much and you eat so much, Like I bought pizza today. I don't know if you smell it in the air.
I think COVID. I had COVID, and so I think kind of fucked up.
Well, you have COVID now?
No, I had COVID. I would not be out here with active COVID. That's crazy.
And so then you lost your sense of smell. You can never smell again.
No, I can smell. It's just my sense of smell isn't as powerful
after COVID.
Yeah, because it fucks with just like, bro, there's people who like lost taste for like months, like 6 months. You couldn't taste anything after.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
that long?
Yeah, bro. Sometimes like people have lost it for longer, like my sense of smell's been fucked up.
Yeah, I don't read that much about that. I try to stay away from all that shit when the COVID thing, because I got convinced to take the fucking COVID shot, dude, overseas. Like because I was working as a contractor, if you don't take it, you can't go home. The way you're going to go home is if you quit. So I was like, wait, so you want me to quit and I don't have to take it? I was like, I don't want to quit because I need to make money. So I got convinced, like two of my other boys were like, yo, let's just do it. Let's all do it together. Fuck it. And I got the J&J, the Johnson & Johnson. And they didn't get sick, but I got fucking super sick after that. Like for like 2 days straight, I got sick. And then I was over it and I still got COVID. But I didn't lose my sense of smell like that, but I still got COVID after that. So it made no fucking sense at all. I was really mad.
Yeah, no, COVID was weird, man. Like people had different like symptoms, side effects. Some people had COVID. So I had COVID and I had food poisoning at the same time. Yeah, boy, I was one of these little chicken spots around here. I was like, oh, let me order some. Fuck my shit up.
Oh, dude, that's terrible. Jesus Christ. You ever had the bug flu overseas?
No, I didn't get
no. They got this thing. Yeah, there's a thing called the Syrian bug flu. When you go like the Iraq side, you go to Syria, you eat the food for the first time there. And like you get the shits for like 2 weeks straight, like just water poops. You got nothing else. You got like you're peeing from your butt and your dick at the same time, like for 2 weeks straight. And it makes your ass raw because like that's all you're doing, just fucking shitting all day and wiping your ass. And so you get that for 2 weeks straight until finally your stomach gets used to the fucking food, and then you start having like solid shits. It's the worst fucking feeling in the world, dude. And I remember this dude that came in. He was like, he just got there. He was like, yeah, man. I had the flu before I got here, so I'm glad I don't have any more. Let me deploy. I was like, okay. I was like, have you eaten food yet? He said, no, I just ate right now. I'm like, all right. Dude, he just came out from being sick for 2 weeks again with the fucking ass flu for 2 weeks straight, dude. And I remember one time I actually shit myself going to work. I was like, I'm gonna go to work, and then when I couldn't hold it because I had to walk like a half mile to work, and I literally shit my pants, and it went all over the bottom of my pants, into my fucking leg, to my shoes, dude. I had to throw all that clothes away.
Yo,
what a waste.
That's right. By the time I shit myself at Strawberry Alley.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. Go ahead. Yeah, tell me the story.
Yeah, so me and the old lady, we were out. It was like, I think it was a Saturday. We were upstairs. We were eating brunch. I had on these like H&M like shorts, but they were like the sweatpant material shorts, you know.
Like spandex?
No, not spandex. They were like these. They were like sweat shorts.
Okay.
Yeah. And I had some fucking like white Ralph Lauren drawers on too. It's crazy.
White Ralph Lauren's?
Yeah.
Shoes?
No, like my drawers.
Oh God!
So sit down, man. Like, and I don't know what fucked me up. I don't know what it was. Maybe all the fucking drinking I've been doing. But like, we're at the bar. We were drinking mimosas. We get like a new picture. We just got done eating. We're like, hey, let's go fucking take a picture over the picture and go sit on the couches. So like, cool. Like, I get up. And like, I turn around and like stretching and shit. And like, the bartender's like, why is your ass all wet? And I was like, what? So the whole time, if I was just farting at the bar, like, it
was shit the entire time. You gotta say that as a bit, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. And so like, I'm like, man, like my ass is kind of breezy. And like, I fucking,
God, dude. Oh God,
like,
your girl didn't tell you anything?
No, she didn't see it until the bartender. Yeah, and then she was like, "What?" And so she like checked down my pants, and she was like, "Yo, you've been shitting yourself this whole time." I was like, "No, yo, I moved my shorts and like where my balls are, it's all like green and brown, you know, like."
Oh my
brown.
God, dude!
Like, no,
Jesus, what did you do? Did you finish drinking the pitcher? I mean, you already bought the pitcher.
Hell yeah, bro! But it sat down. There was other couches to easy wipe up. I went over there,
and the guy, the bartender, they're like, "Yo, you're right, dude. You gonna sit down after you take a shit?"
Hell yeah, bro!
You didn't go to the bathroom, wipe off?
Nope. I'm like, we gonna sit down and just finish the picture.
You was that drunk?
I wasn't even drunk. I was just like, I already paid for this. I don't even fuck. Like, I already shit my pants. The worst has happened. I've already shit my pants.
Dude,
public.
I can't. I cannot believe that.
So I sat down and like I finished it. I was like, fuck it.
When you went home, you just threw everything away? You fucking just washed it?
I threw the drawers away. I got the shorts still.
He still got the shorts. It would have been funny you brought the shorts here. Like, these are the actual shorts I got on. You see the stain? There's no way.
The stain actually came out, bro. Like, they was pretty easy clean.
Damn, that's fucked up, dude.
I even do jiu-jitsu in those shorts, too.
Really?
Yeah.
You bastard. That's fucking terrible.
Oh, they're clean.
Dude, that's so fucking... Now whenever I see those, you come out, when summer comes around, I'm going to open mics and see the fucking shorts. You can't get in my car.
They're like super... They're like these kind of shorts. They're like short shorts.
Dude, that's wild, dude. That's fucking wild. Oh my God, I shit myself so many times. I'll tell you this story, but it's not about shitting. It's about being drunk, because you just reminded me. Have you ever been to Mexico?
No.
On vacation? All right. I went to Mexico on vacation with my wife. And we decided to go on this thing in Cancun called the Booze Cruise. It's a booze cruise. It's like a, not a canoe, but like a much bigger boat made out of like wood or whatever that the Mexicans make. And like in the middle, it's like a table, right? And everybody sits in the middle of the table and you just drink and eat or whatever, right? So it's supposed to be a 4-hour float, right? And I didn't know this. I thought it was like a 30-minute float. I totally forgot because I'm fucking retarded and I was mostly high. You get in a boat and we're floating down and I start drinking. They got Modelo. They got just a couple Modelos here, like 5 or 6 of them. And the rest of it's just like tequila bottles, right? And I'm like, what? Nobody's gonna drink beer. I'm gonna fucking drink beer. Fuck it. So I started chugging fucking Modelos are all there because all this you paid for is free. Drinking. And I'm getting to like my 8th bucket Modelo. And we're all having fun music and everybody's fucking dancing, having fun. We're all having fun and eating weird shit from the table. And I start noticing, I'm like, where's the bathroom? Because like I drank so much beer. Where am I supposed to piss at? Right? And then I realized, oh, that's why everybody's drinking tequila, because it doesn't run through you, you know? And I was like, oh my God, I gotta fucking piss my fucking pants, bro. So I asked the dude, like Mexican dude, yo, can I pee off the boat? He's like, no, because like there's like 8 boats following each other, right? It's all like tied off. So I gotta piss. Somebody else might see my dick, you know? It's like, no, wait, we're gonna get to the bathroom. Dude, I could not hold the fucking piss. So I sat down. I was so drunk. Remember, by this time, I was already 10 beers in. I sat down in the middle of the table, right? and everybody's sitting down eating, and I said, fuck it, so I take my dick out from like my zipper. I kind of pretend like nobody's really watching me, so I take my dick out the zipper and I just pee on my dick, like just pee under the table, dude. And I relieved myself. I felt so much better. The wild part is this: we finally got to the end and we got out, and at the little place we get out to go to use the bathroom, whatever. I tell my wife, "Oh, I gotta tell you something," and she's like, "I know. Everybody saw you piss. The middle table was clear." And I forgot the middle table was all glass, and everybody was getting up because I was peeing. Everybody saw my dick peeing in the fucking bowl. I was like, no way!
That's crazy.
I was like, no way! And then I saw that, and then I kind of you wipe your face and kind of like realize what's going on. And everybody at my boat was like talking about me, like, dude, like that's the guy. I had piss all over my pants. I didn't even know it was on my jeans. It was all over my fucking pants. My wife was so embarrassed. Yo, it was the worst fucking moment of my life, dude. And then we had to go right back with those people. It was the worst fucking situation ever. Moral of the story is, don't fucking drink beer in Mexico. You know what I'm saying?
On a 4-hour
boat ride.